morning and a warm welcome. I am Pratosh Sharma and you are watching News Flash. The Delhi High Court rejected a petition opposing the installation of Rani Jhansi statue at the Shahi Eidgah Park Sadar Bazaar. The petition filed by the Eidgah Waqf Management Committee claimed encroachment on Waqf property by the DDA and MCD. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar discussed India's difficult relations with China, stating that 75% of border disputes have seen disengagement, but de-escalation and patrolling issues remain unresolved. BJP MP Kangana Ranaut apologized for a remark supporting the controversial farm laws, expressing regret and acknowledging the need to align her views with the party positions. IMD issued a red alert for Pune and Raigad with Mumbai, Thane and Nashik on orange alert, predicting heavy rainfall and possible disruption due to waterlogging and lightning. According to Dr. Mukesh Aghi, Kamala Harris is gaining support especially from women as her chances against Donald Trump improve following the removal of Trump's sympathy factor. After voting in Jammu and Kashmir elections, Omar Abdullah advised Rahul Gandhi to focus his party's campaign efforts on Jammu, where Congress National Conference Alliance is contesting jointly. The Supreme Court ended proceedings on a Karnataka judge's controversial comment after the judge publicly apologized. The CJA emphasized we cannot call any part of India as Pakistan. The Bombay High Court pointed to discrepancies in the timeline of accused Akshay Shinde's death and demanded call records and CCTV footage for further investigation. The Northwestern Railway launched Rail Rakshak, a road-based rescue system designed for emergencies in isolated locations, overcoming the limitations of traditional track-based responses. Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah retaliated his willingness to face an investigation in the Mysuru Urban Development Authority site allotment case, stating that he has nothing to fear. CRPF companies have replaced Assam rifles in Kuki areas of Manipur, focusing on militant camps amid growing tensions and criticism of state-issued intelligence on 900 Kuki militants. PM Modi marked the 10-year milestone of the Make in India initiative, celebrating its role in transforming India into a manufacturing powerhouse and boosting innovation. The Delhi government announced a 21-point plan to combat winter pollution, including work-from-home initiatives, odd-even schemes, and drone surveillance to reduce vehicular emissions. Israeli Army Chief Herzi Halevi briefed soldiers about jets flying towards Lebanon to degrade Hezbollah's positions as the military calls up reserves for northern operations. Iran is mediating secret talks between Russia and Yemen's Houthi to transfer Yakout missiles, which could threaten commercial and military vessels in the Red Sea. A special court in Kolkata denied bail to two accused in the rape and murder of a trainee doctor, stating that charges could potentially lead to capital punishment. Saudi Arabia slammed Pakistan to address the increasing number of Pakistani beggars entering under the guise of religious pilgrimage, warning of potential consequences for Umrah and Hajj pilgrims. Donald Trump revealed that US intelligence has warned of a specific threat to his life from Iran, prompting heightening security measures around the former president. Israeli defense system intercepted a missile launch from Lebanon targeting central Israel, with Hezbollah claiming responsibility for the attack aimed at Israel's Mossad headquarters. Israeli PM Netanyahu will be accompanied by families of hostages kidnapped by the Hamas as he addressed the UN General Assembly, highlighting their plight in the ongoing Gaza conflict. That's all for the headlines of the day. For more updates, download the app and keep watching Rhythm.